Once selected with the honor to be tasked with something as personal as to capture someone's spirit without ever even meeting them, and then build something to reflect that spirit, is something very special, and not just something anyone can do or be trusted to do. From inception, this project was so incredibly, profoundly meaningful. The first order of business was to clear the land so I could see and feel the canvas. Now that the canvas was visible, the next step was to create what would be the movement, the organic shapes of the garden that essentially dictate how guests move through the space and how they experience it. That can't be done with a machine. You must feel it, and so the initial dig is done by hand. Once those shapes are defined, an excavator helps us dig deeper. Each tree round is almost a foot in length, and under them, to about the same depth on compacted soil, is quarry process, then stone dust, ensuring the patio would drain well and be steady and stable for almost ever. Once the tree companies delivered the donated logs, it was time to cut them. It had to be all in the moment. The trees had to be freshly cut, the rounds cut to size on site right away, then sealed immediately, as the natural moisture had to be sealed into the wood and the elements that they would be exposed to sealed out. It's really a pretty cool yet intense process. Once dry, the tree rounds had to be individually placed like pieces of one giant puzzle and individually leveled. The old school patience and meticulous nature of true craftspeople. Great job and many thanks to Tony and Jack and Juan and Salvador. The fountain was an important feature for this garden. In terms of a sensory garden or experience, the fountain provides an element of touch and sound. If visiting the garden for contemplation, the fountain is a source of serenity and peace. It can also just be a plain old fun point of interest and a place to make wishes. The three bowls are representative of Joyce's three beautiful children, Kyle, Sarah, and Shane. The day the plants arrive and placing them where they are going to grow. It's my favorite day of any build and one I usually do alone or with one other person. On this project, that special one other person was my daughter, Olivia. Because this project was extremely personal and the relationship one has with nature is an intimate one. Yay! Planting day! In the planning stages of this garden, it became clear that every step of this build had to be done with meaning and have spirit. While the layout of the plant material in the garden may have been planned, it was important for the spirit of Joyce's husband, children, siblings, family, friends, and colleagues be a part of the garden by way of their hands touching the soil and planting. It was a good day. There was laughter, there were tears, there were smiles and hugs and memories shared. The garden now had a soul. And plants.